Hey guys, welcome back to our second n8n video that you can apply on healthcare industry regarding hospital bills, GP bills, outpatient bills, any types of bills that requires reminders. So it could be even outside of healthcare because this is just about bill reminder, right? So in the previous video, we spoke about appointment reminders and how to do an n8n automated workflow on appointment reminders. So today we are doing billing reminders. So billing reminders, I'll probably start with, I guess, a scenario where have you ever had a patient call in and was very frustrated and she said asking why is she or he still receiving bill payment reminders when they have already paid the bill 2 weeks ago. That actually frustrates a lot of people because you on the other side, your billing team is probably manually chasing payments one by one, juggling calls, emails, spreadsheets, and overdue invoices piling up. So in this video, we talk about a very quick n8n workflow where your billing team, instead of manually chasing payments, could build a potentially fully automated billing reminder workflow. And that could solve a lot of complaints and improve customer satisfaction altogether. So yes, by the end of this video, you'll be able to understand how to build a system that really fetches unpaid bills in real time, checks whether an insurer has already paid their portion before chasing the patient, sends reminders across multiple channels, SMS, WhatsApp, email, physical posts even, and even through any sort of mobile application that you use. And of course, it escalates with an AI voice call agent if a bill remains unpaid after 30 days. Of course, the 30 days you can decide what it is, but let's just give everybody reasonable time to make payment, right? So on top of that, once the patient has paid, the system automatically sends a thank you message, generating a password protected PDF receipt and sends them to your preferred mailing address. You could insert a preferred mailing address, or we would just confirm your mailing address so that, or your email address, so that we don't send the bill wrongly to the wrong person, right? So this is the overall concept. So let's get into it. So the core issue of really bill reminders today is timing and accuracy, right? Because these days we rely on automation to generate bill reminders, and sometimes there are this thing called manual pushes from people running a list and finding out a list and really just sending out that list to everybody. And that actually has some issue because of the time lapse concern, because maybe the patient just paid 3 hours ago and the database isn't updated, but the reminder goes out to them and really trust is eroded. There lies another problem in healthcare regarding multi-payer problems. Well, in healthcare, the bill is often split and paid by the insurer, and the remaining is paid by self or the patient. So if you chase the patient before the insurer has settled their portion, you are actually asking the patient to pay an incorrect amount that will result in things like refunds, confusions, bill disputes, and so on. So how this automation really solves this is really checking the bill status in real time before sending out any reminder. It has been paid. Then if it has been paid, then the reminder is suppressed. If the insurer has not settled yet, the patient's reminder should be held back automatically. So that's what you see here in this first n8n workflow, where the daily schedule pulls out the unpaid bills, checks the payer split. And of course, if the insurer hasn't paid, then just wait it out. And of course, if the insurer has already settled, then let's start the payment process. So the real-time payment goes out to check. The real-time payment check goes out to check whether it has been paid, right? You could also do this upfront to kind of like save you the trouble of checking too many times, but I'll leave you to decide which one you want to check first, right? So insurers first, then check if the bill has already been paid. And then if the bill has already been paid, then skip, right? But if the bill has not been paid, then we would check days since appointment. So it will kind of like figure out from appointment date to current day, how long has the bill been unpaid, right? And should it send out a reminder today, right? And of course, if it shouldn't, then it shouldn't. If it should, then it will choose, wow, it will choose between the various channels out there, right? So I'm just going to move this right here. So the various channels out there include, you can decide what channels you want, but here we have SMS, we have WhatsApp, we have email, even postal mail, snail mail to your registered address, as well as through any mobile app that you pay bills at. So that actually triggers a lot of things, from SMS reminder, WhatsApp reminder, email reminder. If you want to cut costs for your SMS, you can send through WhatsApp, email. Snail mail is just terrible these days. Trying to save paper, let's not do snail mail. But in the event that really there are some people who require snail mails, physical emails, then yes, this is, I guess, no choice, right? And then of course, you can also use the mobile app portal to also send bill reminders as well. And when the bill reminder is sent, we also log it as reminder sent, right? Logging is very important so that you know when you reached out to the patient, so that you don't want to overly reach out to the patient. And then of course, that there's this 30-day escalation that we spoke about. And that's where if the patient has not paid in 30 days or maybe 60, I'll leave that settings to you, right? But let's say 30 days, you can actually check whether it has been paid in the last 30 days. If not, try to make a call attempt. So we will activate the AI voice agent that will go through the whole process of scheduling a call to the patient to remind them, hey, by the way, you have some bill that is unpaid yet. Perhaps check your email or check your mobile app to make payment. So the voice agent here will never tell you an amount to pay, or never tell you of how to pay it, and stuff, just to avoid scams. Okay, so that's something I wanted to make it very, very clear. This is the overall process of a basic check for how a payment reminder flow works today on n8n. Okay, so comes the second channel part here, that once we have kind of like received the payment, we actually send a thank you message through SMS saying, thank you, we received your payment. Or you can send through WhatsApp. From that point of view, you can send out that reminder or that thank you message through WhatsApp or SMS, email, so on. And then one thing is very important is we need to update our system to say that the bill has been paid. So this one goes back into your Google Sheet, go into your accounting books, go into your financial systems to tell your systems the bill has been paid. And then one thing we want to do quick check is to check whether we have any emails on hand from the patient. If we have one, then we just say we're going to send it to this email, just confirm. If not, you can actually tell us what email you want to send to, right? And that's where request email via WhatsApp comes in to say, we're going to send you something, check if this is your email, we'll send you the bill, receipt, invoice, everything through your email. Okay, password protected. We will generate a PDF receipt, generate a PDF WhatsApp, PDF password, send it through SMS, and then we will send the PDF directly to you. So this workflow really helps you to save on printing of paper bills, hard copy bills, and dealing with sensitive information that is in hospital bills. So only you who have the password can see what's in the bill. The last flow here really talks about escalation. So remember, we always have this like WhatsApp channel here that you can kind of like talk to the, I don't know what you call this, agent right? You could tell the agent that I have paid, So in a way, we set a channel for grievance that if patients have already paid, we send them a reminder, they are unhappy, they can actually tell us they have paid. Or when they make payment, we can already kind of like, if we make payment and somehow the agent doesn't send them a thank you message, the patient could proactively say, I have paid. Because remember, when we reached out to the patient through WhatsApp, telling him, hey, through WhatsApp, you have a outstanding bill that you need to pay, the patient would go and pay it. And after that, she could go and reply on the WhatsApp to say, I have already paid. And once this message goes through, the agent or whoever would mark this bill as pending verification. And then that's where the system does a check to check whether the bill has been really paid, or even notify the billing staff to say that there is this bill that is pending verification. Just go and check it in the event of any complexity. So yeah, so this is the overall flow that I've designed. n8n automation for billing reminders, be it in healthcare, be it in non-healthcare. You could apply this so-called n8n automation flow that actually has multiple communication channels, inclusive of escalation workflow, as well as a confirmation workflow of a bill being paid. And of course, we also have a voice agent right here that also calls the patient in the event that there is a 30-day outstanding. So yeah, this is the overall n8n workflow. My name is Dexter, and well, feel free to comment on the video in any improvements on the workflow. Happy to hear everybody's feedback on what I'm trying to do for n8n. And of course, if you like this video, do encourage me by subscribing and following the channel, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.